Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Devil's Digest. We've got plenty to talk about. No way this happened down in Carolina again. We've got plenty of players to talk about. All right, you see a few of them right there. Dougie Hamilton, Cody Glass, little Jack Hughes action. We'll talk about it. We'll talk a little bit about Jacob Markstrom and his night. The Devils, a 6-3 defeat in Carolina. Once again, their house of horrors, okay? First, before we get into anything else, I want you to be a subscriber to the channel, okay? Welcome to the live. It's fun to have everybody here, all right? We want our subscribers to get closer to 1,000. The closer we get to 1,000, the better we are as a channel. So we need your help. Hit that subscribe button and make sure you're active in the chat tonight. Let me know your thoughts on Game 1 of 82 for New Jersey. Again, no crazy reactions here. We're not flipping tables. We're not doing this, that, the other thing. We will talk what happened in this game. Now, to begin with, first of all, Dougie Hamilton getting on the scoreboard, awesome. Why don't we take a look at it right here? Dougie Hamilton with the sick little backhanded finish past Freddie Anderson. Just a great moment for Dougie, right? In offseason that was just filled with trade rumors and this, that. And again, we've talked about it too. I thought there was a potential for him to be traded this offseason. To see him get the first goal of the Devils' 2025-2026 season, it was great to see in my eyes. We got our first comment from Danny saying, damn, when they tied it up 3-3, I thought they were going to come out on top. That was the story of this hockey game. The Devils came back 3 separate times to tie the Hurricanes, only to eventually fall short. I believe it was 3 times. It's kind of crazy, and it was back and forth. Dougie, Cody Glass had a goal. Jesper, Bratt had a goal as well. Okay, the real story of this game, though, and we'll walk through it a little bit. Right here, you can just see Devils Twitter at the end of the game after the Jarvis scored at the end after the back-breaking goal that made it 4-3. Okay, then they had the empty netter. Okay, and then finally, I believe somebody else added the last goal to make it 6-3. Kind of was a little bit tuned out at that point. It's tough. And, Danny here saying would have liked to have seen a little more discipline, too many penalties in the third. And let's get into that a little bit, okay? Because I really thought that the Devils committed too many penalties all night. But in that first period, I have to tell you, that first half of that first period, I don't think I've seen a team look less prepared to open a season. We're not talking about game 65, right? They've just come back from a long road trip. You're talking about the Devils have had since the middle of May. Okay, so let's count it. June, July, August, September, a decent part of October, and the back half of May. So you add that together, it's basically 5 months, okay, since they ended their season in Carolina in overtime, and they came out with what was, in the first few minutes, just a putrid effort. I mean, it wasn't even, oh man, look at Ehlers now on Carolina, this, that, and the other thing. Their effort in the first period was an atrocity, okay? So it was good to see them pick that up. Really, it's kind of like, in boxing terms, they say it's weathering the storm, right? Taking as many haymakers as you can take. Okay, and then kind of withstanding that, and trying to weather the storm. That's really what the Devils were able to do, and full pun intended, because they're the Hurricane. Okay, you got to withstand the Hurricane. The Devils were able to do that, and they had this game really back and forth for a while. It was really a solid just way to start the season in terms of the Devils. Really, last year was kind of, as soon as they got behind, you just kind of knew. All right. Some people believing in Cody Glass. Okay, he comes in, he scores his first goal. All right, he's going to have to continue to be a big piece for New Jersey, right? We talked about it. They didn't specifically add a 3C with the thought that him and Luke Glendening are going to take that role. Okay, he's got to step up. Did tonight, scored a goal. All right, but the other problem I have is Jacob Markstrom in net. I thought Jacob Markstrom, and you guys heard me say it on the live I did with Aiden last week, okay? I thought he's poised for a good year, and he still could have, again, we are not making any proclamations tonight about the rest of the Devil season. However, this was certainly not a Jacob Markstrom night, okay? You can see the tweets here. it was, I think the second tweet says Jacob Markstrom giveth and Jacob Markstrom taketh game for New Jersey, right? He had some saves where you're like, man, this guy's going to help steal the game for them. Okay. And then there's a couple other, I'm seeing it right now, the tweet got cut out, but there was a tweet that said that this was the Jacob Markstrom giveth and Jacob Markstrom taketh game for the Devils, meaning he had, the second Keandre Miller goal was, he flipped that thing from the top and it just wandered its way into the net, kind of in a weird way. So, some of that stuff it has got to be cleaned up. I want to say it was the goal to make the game 3-2 in favor of Carolina that was on the power play, and it looked like it was shot right into Markstrom's chest, and then all of a sudden the puck's out the back end and into the back of the net. So things that Jacob Markstrom has to clean up as well. And then the third person that I talked about in the intro video is Jack Hughes, right? Jack Hughes' first game since last March when he got hurt against the Vegas Golden Knights. We all know the play. We all know the scene. Okay. First game back for Jack, I thought was really great to see. Okay. Just him getting out, skating. Again, some of the carelessness that we're all kind of used to. Okay. That's how Jack plays. Okay. So it was good to see him get out and skate and hopefully he's feeling well into tomorrow. Somebody that's not going to be feeling too well tomorrow is Brett Pesce. Brett Pesce left this game shortly, did come back, okay? It looked like he was hitting the back with a puck on the PK. And if you know anything about Brett Pesce, you know that's his forte, is the PK. So he's out there diving and trying to stop pucks and everything like that. It's tough. It's tough, man. And he took one in a spot where I don't think there's a lot of padding, and he was down for a while. He did come back into the game, okay? So, but you can obviously imagine tomorrow that's not going to feel too good. He's probably going to have a hockey puck, a mark the size of a hockey puck on his spine. Again, shout out to Danny commenting in the chat, doing a great job, all right? Like seeing Jack back on the ice, okay? Talking about, Sheldon Keefe coach teams. That effort that was in that first period was, some of the troubles that he had up there with the Maple Leafs, and something like that. So again, at a certain point, later in the season, guys, if there's no effort, it's something where you're like, all right, something's wrong with the players. The first game of the season, what is the message that they come out so flat? That's got to be my question. And I'm going to be out here checking and just, seeing if there's any quotes coming out of the post game. We'll see. But it was just a tough night for New Jersey in a place that just continues to haunt New Jersey during spooky season. Here we are. It's spooky season, right? Halloween, a couple weeks away, and the Devils are in their haunted house in Carolina. It's just frustrating. If you're a New Jersey Devils fan, you wanted them to get that opening season win. Okay, that's just unfortunately not what happened. Devils suffer a 6-3 loss if you're just joining us here on the stream. I see we got a few viewers. I appreciate you guys, all right? I want to thank everybody that not only is tuning into this stream, but tunes into Devils Digest all year long. You guys do such an awesome job and really allow me and Aiden to be, creative and chat with you guys and interact with you guys as well. All right, so it don't get any easier for New Jersey, by the way. They go from here to Carolina, here in Carolina. They go down to, they're in Tampa on Saturday. Okay, then they're in Columbus on Monday before coming back to New Jersey for the home opener next Thursday night against Florida. A little bit of a different Florida team than I think everybody thought we were going to see coming into the season. No Barkov, no Tkachuk coming in. All right, we'll see how they continue to plow forward, right? Those teams are just, you can't ever write them off, obviously. But New Jersey, they're on the road these first 3 games, so they have to find a way to scratch out a win, couple wins, and man, yeah, Danny, I'm right there with you, man. It is. I'm so sick of Carolina too. It's just, I don't even it's just bothersome at this point. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do. It's just frustrating. It's like, I feel like it's like, I don't know, like an annoying, not a younger brother. I'm not saying they're the little brother, I'm not getting into that conversation, but my point is they're just pestering all the time. And it's frustrating when you watch these games. You watch the Devils often, kind of find themselves looking like, what are they doing? Like, what is going on out here? Because Carolina forced you to play a different brand of hockey, And, I appreciate it. Danny says, thank you. Wish the Devils had more vocal fan base and more fans like you and the ones I've seen in the chats before. Again, the Devils Digest community is great. You guys are awesome. You guys, keep us in check. You guys, let us know when we're doing a good job, when we're not doing such a great job. All right, we respect that, okay? So, we appreciate everybody being here and everybody, tuning in, giving us, this platform to be able to talk Devils hockey. Because, again, I've said it in the last few videos. Man, I'm a Mets and Giant fan. Now, I got the Giant game on my TV in my living room as we speak, okay? But for the most part, those seasons are over, right? The Mets are in Cancun already. The Giants are thinking about what coach they're going to hire next. It's Devils hockey season, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not I love watching basketball. I don't have a favorite team like I do the New Jersey Devils. I can't wait. I'm already looking at tickets potentially for next Saturday when they play Edmonton. Man, I love it. And by the way, if anybody here in the Devil's Digest community goes to games, anything like that, don't be afraid to hit us up. And if we're going, man, maybe we can meet in person. Maybe meet the Devil's Digest community in person. That would be something awesome for all of us. So it's great. It's a pleasure to be here. Again, as I mentioned, the Devils, unfortunately, tonight lose 6-3. And I do have to bring this up because this is one of my favorite things that I saw tonight. And this says, the Devils' best player tonight. Okay? And it's a picture of the goalpost, of the crossbar and the post, because Carolina hit 5 posts tonight. Now, I don't think they keep that. I don't think they keep a record of that stat like per game. I know they were talking about how last year Carolina led the league in posts and crossbars hit. Okay, so maybe that's something they track. But, I mean, in a game, in a season opener, is that the most ever by a team? That is unbelievable. So it's the Devils get the good luck of the post and the crossbar tonight, and yet still end up on the losing end 6-3. So I don't know what they got to do when they go down to Carolina. I don't know if they got to sage the locker room. I don't know if they got to do some voodoo stuff. I'm up for anything at this point if you're New Jersey trying to get a win. And man, like I said, it was just crazy. So I appreciate, again, Danny commenting tonight. Definitely could have dropped 6 before the empty netters, just with the amount of crossbars they were hitting. And a lot of times, the crossbars in the post, a lot of times with the post they were hitting, it wasn't even like the outside where you'd be like, oh, well, that shot was, basically wide. These things were hitting the inside of the post and just not finding a way into the back of the net. So kind of crazy, man. Just an overall crazy game. But, again, just wanted to hop on here. And I know, we at Devil's Digest, we'll do reaction videos, stuff like that, the 8-minute structured. I love doing this stuff, man. Hopping on with you guys. Raw emotions coming out after the game. Again, game 1 of 82. We won't do a live after every single game. But, man, it's always fun getting on here, chatting with you guys, seeing the chat room, and seeing what everybody's talking about, and everybody's having a good time. So I appreciate you guys. I think that's where I'm going to leave it for tonight, okay? Devils back in action Saturday at Tampa Bay. That game is a 7 p.m. game, all right? So, and I believe, is that the first MSG game of the year? Yes, it looks like it'll be on MSG 2. And of course, Taylor Hall scored tonight, right? Always. It's amazing. Just kind of crazy. And so Saturday, the Devils are in Tampa Bay at 7 p.m. That game will be on MSG2. It'll be on ESPN Plus, as it always is. Okay. Don LaGreca making his Devils TV play-by-play debut on Saturday night. So that should be interesting. Tune in for that one, because I couldn't even imagine if Don LaGreca was doing tonight's game. Could you imagine the frustration in his voice tonight? It'd certainly be something to capture and hold tightly. We'd be playing sound bites all night. It was crazy. So, again, Devils lose 6-3 in their opener to Carolina. Some good things, right? Dougie Hamilton scores. Jack Hughes back on the ice. Cody Glass gets his name in the scorebook. All right, some negatives, right? The Devils just can't get over the hump. Okay, they tied the game multiple times, couldn't get over the hump. And then Jacob Markstrom really had himself a brutal night. Okay, one that, again, he'll look back on some saves and be like, that was great. Others, he's going to be like, man, how am I this much of a veteran in this league and I didn't save that? So lot to think about, lot to work on if you're New Jersey, okay? They got to start better, okay? They will not be able to survive, knockout blows like they did tonight all the time if they do that every game. So they need to come out and they need to find their way, and they need to get back on track Saturday when they head to Tampa Bay. So I want to thank everybody for listening. Please be a subscriber to the channel. All right, you get all the latest breaking news here from Devil's Digest. And we're trying to reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. Kind of crazy. I remember our first 10 subscribers, and it's just, man, it's crazy how much it's grown. Again, I appreciate you. Danny, I appreciate you commenting in the chat. Celluloid Therapy, appreciate you chiming in there at the end. Nice humiliation at the end, huh? Yeah, definitely some humiliation on the Devils. Towards the end, the score definitely not indicative of how close the game actually was. Okay, so we'll see. Devils marching on. Got to get a W on Saturday when they head to Tampa Bay. And I'll catch you guys on the channel. And we'll have some fun. So everybody have a great night. And man, I can't wait for Don LeGrec on Saturday too. So we'll catch you next time on Devil's Digest.